28-year-old is in custody, and this is just the latest in his legal troubles. He's scheduled to appear in a Baltimore Circuit Court.
Gervonta Davis walked out earlier today. That's after a judge gave him a $1,000 bond. Davis was scheduled to headline a boxing match next week in Washington, D.C. It's unknown if that's going to happen.
Why you retiring?
Trash. What change? What made you trash? God.
Gervonta Davis's career is over after a shocking downfall. Once a dominant boxer, his latest controversy or setback has ended everything. Fans are disappointed and confused, especially after he announced his retirement at such a young age. Many wonder why he would walk away in his prime when he still had so much potential. His decision has left the boxing world with more questions than answers.
25 is at the next year. I'm out of it.
After our second fight. You're out of it?
Yeah.
Care to elaborate on that?
Out of the sport.
After our second fight. Nah, no, I'm gonna win, bro.
Nah, I could tell you my fights.
Davis, known as Tank, began his pro boxing career on February 22nd, 2013, at just 18 years old. In his debut fight at the D.C. Armory in Washington, D.C., he knocked out Daisy Williams in the first round, proving himself as a rising star in the sport.
Do it again. Oh, give me the hand up. Catch the chain. Good. Catch the camera. Good. Good. Make sure you're catching your hand, man. I don't trust your man. When you get this, you want to do it? Want to do it? Same first minute. You fighting that? I don't think so. You fighting that? Come around. Right. You get both down. Get front of the both down. Bring me one for a whistle for him. Ooh. Bring it to the corner. Get it in there. You got to step closer. There you go. The hands. Do it again. Short hook right over there.
To focus on his boxing career, Davis made the tough choice to drop out of school. However, valuing education, he later earned his GED, showing his dedication to both his sport and personal growth.
I went back to school. That's for me. So when I went back to school, because I dropped out because I was missing a lot of days because I was in tournaments and stuff like that, or I was fighting when I'm not in tournaments, and then it started pushing me more away from school.
Early in his career, Davis received guidance from experienced boxers like Adrien Broner. Broner's connections and influence helped Davis gain exposure and opportunities, boosting his reputation in the competitive boxing world.
You my brother, and I see something, I'm gonna call and check up on you, see if everything works, or if it ain't right and I feel like you should be over here, I'm gonna let you know it. And that's just all it was. That's my baby brother, you know, he called and shit, that's what it was, and now we here.
Is y'all relationship the same in that way? Like, cause Calvin said that yesterday too, he was like that, there was a point where he was like, when Tank first got around you, he didn't want to leave. He was like, we had to track Tank down. Like, yo, where the fuck is he? Why he don't want to come back? Is it still that same type of energy like with y'all?
Hell yeah.
I'm just saying, like, now that Tank is like the face of boxing, right? So sometimes, you know, when a nigga gets some clout and they get some money, it's like shit changed.
See, one thing about him, why I respect him so much, because even though he's where he at right now in the sport and in the cash cow of the sport right now, he still look at me as big bro. He still look at me as big bro, and he still respect me as big bro, and our relationship.
Floyd Mayweather Jr. played a key role in Davis's career, mentoring and supporting him both in and out of the ring. Their bond was so strong that Davis called Mayweather his big brother. As a sign of their connection, Mayweather even gifted him a $60,000 Jeep, showing his commitment to Davis's success.
I was out eating, so he called me. He always told me he was gonna give me a car and stuff like that, give me a place and all that. But he had a lot going on, you know, and I wasn't rushing him because I knew he had a lot going on. So this particular day, he just called me. I was out eating, so he called me and was like, I'm about to have someone to pick you up. just be ready. So I was out eating. So I was like, okay, I'm ready now. So they came pick me up. Then he took me to the dealership. So he let me test drive this, and he also let me test drive a Charger. The Charger was too fast, and he was like, everybody at the gym have them.
That's true, they do.
Yeah, he was like, we want to get you something different. So.
Well, you're from Baltimore. You need a Jeep on the streets of Baltimore.
Yeah.
I've watched the news.
Yeah.
What did they say back home when everybody saw the story that Floyd Mayweather bought you a very expensive car?
Not only that he bought me an expensive car, he took me in.
Took you interest in you and your career, yeah?
Yeah, as a fighter, also as a, Floyd old enough to be my son, so I wouldn't say a big brother, so he, like a father figure and stuff like that, he took me in, and, he been treating me good since I knew him. He been, not only in the boxing, like, working with me on boxing, he showed me, like, the business side and all that type stuff, and he showed me a lot, and I appreciate him, and I love him forever for that.
From the start, Coach Calvin Ford has been a key figure in Davis's boxing journey, serving as both his trainer and mentor. His guidance has played a major role in shaping Davis into the fighter he became. Their strong partnership highlights the importance of trust and loyalty in achieving long-term success in sports.
Well-being as well as your boxing progress, who you have been invested with from the outset. Tank has been with Coach Calvin Ford since he was, I think 8 or 9, which is crazy. And the relationship that those two have is an enormous factor. Tank trusts Coach Calvin to give him the right advice, and that has been proven to be a good position, a good place to put your trust, because as of yet, he hasn't given any bad advice. He's very calm in the corner. He knows when to tell Tank to turn it up. He gives him understandable advice, and he gives him very simple advice in the corner. At the gym, he obviously works him hard. He gets the best out of him.
Gervonta "Tank" Davis's journey has been filled with triumphs, challenges, and influential mentors who helped shape his career. From his early days under Calvin Ford to the guidance of Floyd Mayweather Jr., Davis made a name for himself in the boxing world. However, his shocking retirement has left fans with unanswered questions about what's next. Will he return to the ring, or is this truly the end? Let us know your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more boxing updates.